Star Spangled Banner will be sung tonight by NY team member Bree Whittle.
Bree Witham on the national anthem before the varsity contest. Alexander and Nelsonville-York. Players for Alexander: 1, Leah Barnes. Number 4, Hannah Hickson. Number 6, Macy Brickles. McKenna Milam wears 11. 14, Mackenzie Bibler. 15, Marilyn Rankin. Starting for Alexander, wearing number 2 is Sarah Thomas. Number 3, Sydney Arnold. Number 5 is Carrie Nostrand. 7, Kendra Lee. Number 8 is Hannah Thomas. Number 9 is Jana Shimko. And the libero is number 13, Kayla Bartlett. Alexander is coached by Nick Went, and he's assisted by Laura Ealing and Christian Jolly. The lineup for Nelsonville-York. Wearing number 2 is Josie Seal. 3 is Jessica Ballstrom. Wearing 10 is Alexis Courtney. Wearing 12, Bree Witham. Wearing 14 is Shelby True. Starting for the Buckeyes, wearing number 6 is Megan Bishop. 7, Caitlin Maiden. Wearing 8 is Olivia Wallace. Alyssa Hook wearing number 9, the libero. Wearing 11, Madison Davis. 22 is Abby Talbert. And wearing 31, Caitlin Breeze. Buckeyes are coached by Ben Roby, and he's assisted by Wayne Dickin and Christy Hook. Chance Fox on camera, Jim McCumber here on Channel 15. The Buckeyes and the Spartans. Alexander won 3 games to 2 over at Alexander High School earlier in the season. Buckeyes won the first 2 games, 25-18, 25-19, but then Alexander won the final 3 games, 25-18, 25-23, and 15-7. Buckeyes coming in at 12-2 overall and 4-2 in the Ohio Division of the TVC. Alexander 7-5 overall and 5-1 in league play. The officials for tonight down on the floor in front of the scorer's desk is Nick Pimento. And across the way on top of the ladder is Tuck Connor. Buckeyes with the student section in full force across the way. Ready to cheer on the Buckeyes against the Spartans. Alexander will be serving first to begin the varsity match. It'll be Hannah Thomas to get things underway. She had 8 service points plus 2 aces against the Buckeyes over to Alexander. And this varsity match is underway. Maiden gets it airborne. Talbert up ahead to Breeze, and she puts it down for the Buckeyes. Caitlin Breeze had 14 kills over at Alexander for Nelsonville-York. Alyssa Hook will serve for the Buckeyes. She had 10 service points plus 3 aces over at Alexander. Sent across hard by Sydney Arnold. Buckeyes keep it alive, and putting it down once again is Caitlin Breeze. Two 2-0 Buckeyes in the early going. Alyssa Hook serving. Hard hit by the Spartans. Alyssa Hook gets it airborne. Hook sends it across. Bartlett up ahead. Nice play by Davis to keep it alive for Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes send it across. And that's into the net. Buckeyes lead 3-0. Alyssa Hook once again serving for Nelsonville-York. Sydney Arnold got it airborne. She gets it back, sends it across, dug out by Abby Talbert. Bishop to Davis, kept alive by Kayla Bartlett. Spartan sent it across. Nice diving play by Megan Bishop and Alyssa Hook across. And that will be a point for the Buckeyes. Buckeyes 4, Spartan 0, first game of the varsity match. Alyssa Hook will serve. And it is out. 4-1 Buckeyes. Kayla Bartlett will serve. She had 7 service points plus 2 aces for Alexander in the earlier meeting. Maiden to Breeze over to Alyssa Hook. Sent across by Arnold. Nice diving play by Caitlin Breeze. And putting it down, Madison Davis. Buckeyes up 5-1. Caitlin Breeze serving. She had 5 points plus 7 aces over to Alexander, but this one's out. Buckeyes up 5-2. Alexander serves it up on the serve by Carrie Nostrand. Caitlin Maiden across. Tipped across. Bishop, good play. Abby Talbert across and puts it down. (6-2) Nelsonville-York. Megan Bishop serving. Kayla Bartlett. Nice play by Abby Talbert to dig out that hard hit by Sydney Arnold, but Alexander with the point. Hannah Hickson in for Alexander, wearing number 4. Sydney Arnold will serve for the Spartans. Buckeyes up 6-3. Caitlin Maiden, hard hit, puts it down. Caitlin Maiden had 21 kills over Alexander in the earlier meeting. Jessica Ballstrom will serve. Buckeyes up 4. Spartans send it across. Good play once again by Bishop. Maiden across for Nelsonville-York. And that will be a point. 4 hits on Alexander. (8-3) Buckeyes. Jessica Ballstrom serving. And that's out. Buckeye lead is 4. Alyssa Hook back in for Nelsonville-York wearing number 9. Leah Barnes in for the Spartans wearing 1. And serving is Sarah Thomas. Caitlin Maiden puts it down for Nelsonville-York. Her second kill. And Caitlin Maiden will serve for the Buckeyes. She had 7 service points plus an ace over an Alexander. Bartlett sends it across. Maiden, and that hits the top of the net and falls on the Buckeye side. 9-5, Nelsonville-York on top. First game of the varsity match. Kendra Lee back in for the Spartans wearing 7. Spartans serve it up, and that will be out. Jana Shimko on the serve for Alexander. Buckeyes leading 10-5. Abby Talbert will serve. She had 5 points plus 2 aces over at Alexander. And a violation over the line on the serve. Buckeyes 10, Spartans 6 in game 1 of the varsity match. Bree Witham in for the Buckeyes wearing number 12. Hannah Thomas back in for the Spartans, and she will serve. Maiden gets it airborne. Witham sends it up ahead, and that's into the net. Buckeye lead is 3. Hannah Thomas once again serves, and that will be an ace. Buckeyes 10, Spartans 8. Hannah Thomas once again serving for Alexander, and that's into the net. Buckeyes back up by 3. Jessica Ballstrom back in, and then replacing her is Madison Davis wearing 11. Alyssa Hook will serve it up for the Buckeyes. She has 3 service points so far, and that's into the net. Buckeye lead is 2. Kayla Bartlett will serve. She again had 7 service points plus 2 aces against the Buckeyes over at Alexander. Maiden sends it up ahead, Breeze across. Bartlett sends it across, Davis across and puts it down. Madison Davis with her second kill. Buckeyes 12, Spartans 9. Serving is Caitlin Breeze. Bartlett sends it up ahead to Sydney Arnold. The Buckeyes block it, but it's out of bounds for a Spartan point. Buckeye lead is 2. Serving is Carrie Nostrand. She had 6 service points plus 2 aces and has an ace here. Buckeyes up 1, 12-11. First game of the varsity match here at Nelsonville-York High School. Carrie Nostrand once again serves. Spartans trying to tie up game 1. Buckeyes trying to maintain the lead. Breeze across. And that's going to be out. Buckeyes with the point. Abby Talbert back in for Nelsonville-York wearing 22. Serving will be Megan Bishop. Sarah Thomas, and a violation at the net on Nelsonville-York. Point for the Spartans. Hannah Hickson back in for Alexander wearing 4, and serving is Sydney Arnold. Buckeyes up 1. Caitlin Maiden on the hard hit, kept alive by Arnold. Sent across by Hickson. Good diving play by Abby Talbert. Caitlin Maiden across and puts it down. Her third kill. Olivia Wallace back in for the Buckeyes wearing 8. Also back in Jessica Ballstrom, and she will serve. 14-12 Buckeyes. Hickson with the hard hit. And that will be a kill for Hannah Hickson. 14-13, Buckeyes by 1. Leah Barnes back in for the Spartans wearing 1. And serving is Sarah Thomas. And that's into the net. Buckeyes up 2. Kayla Bartlett back in for Alexander wearing 13. Caitlin Maiden will serve. And that is out. 15-14, Buckeyes by 1. Kendra Lee back in for Alexander wearing 7. Serving will be Jonna Shimko. She had 5 points plus an ace against the Buckeyes over at Alexander High School. Maiden gets it airborne. Bishop back to Maiden, sends it across. Spartans keeping it alive. Hickson tips it across. Good play by Bishop, and the Buckeyes hammer it down. Buckeyes up 2, 16-14. Bree Witham will serve. Spartans send it across on the hit by Carrie Nostrand. Caitlin Breeze. And that's out. Buckeyes feel it was tipped. It did look like it was tipped from up here, but obviously the official's closer to it than I am. Point does go to Alexander. Buckeyes lead 16-15. Macy Burkles will serve. Pardon me, that was Hannah Thomas on the serve for the Spartans. And that's into the net. We're tied at 16 apiece in game 1 of the varsity match. Hannah Thomas with 2 service points plus an ace. So far tonight, she serves. Abby Talbert gets it airborne. Bishop to Maiden. Blocked by the Spartans, and the Buckeyes get it across, but they're calling 4 hits on Nelsonville-York, that it was not blocked by Alexander, that it was into the net. Buckeyes will take a timeout. The Spartans lead 17-16 in game 1. Hannah Thomas serving once again for Alexander. Abby Talbert gets it airborne. Megan Bishop. Alyssa Hook sends it across. Kayla Bartlett bumps it up ahead. Hard hit by the Spartans. Buckeyes keep it alive. Caitlin Breeze across. And they tip it across, the Spartans do, and they lead by 2, 18-16. Hannah Thomas once again serves. Alyssa Hook with the bump to Megan Bishop, sets up Caitlin Breeze, tips it across, kept alive by Sydney Arnold. Arnold with the hard hit. Nice play by Abby Talbert. And a lift on Alexander. Buckeyes down 18-17. Madison Davis back in for the Buckeyes wearing 11. Alyssa Hook will serve. She has 3 service points so far. Kayla Bartlett bumps it up ahead to Shimko. Arnold sends it across. And a lift called on Alexander. Point for the Buckeyes. We're tied at 18. Alyssa Hook on the serve. Shimko with the nice block by Madison Davis of the Buckeyes. And the Buckeyes block it again. I believe that was Caitlin Breeze that time. 19-18, Nelsonville-York. Alyssa Hook now with 5 service points. She'll serve it up once again. Nice low hard serve. Arnold sends it across. Maiden back across. Good play by Bishop to keep that one alive. And that will be a point for the Spartans. It falls on the Buckeyes side. We're tied at 19, and Alexander takes a timeout. Kayla Bartlett serving it up for the Spartans. Alyssa Hook digs it off the floor. Caitlin Breeze skies high and buries it for the kill. She's got 4 of them. Buckeyes leading 20-19. Caitlin Breeze serving. And a violation on Alexander on the alignment. Buckeyes get the point. 21-19, Nelsonville-York. Breeze once again serves. Jonna Shimko sends it across for Alexander. Bishop sets up Maiden, and she hammers it home. Her 4th kill. 22-19 Buckeyes. Caitlin Breeze once again serving. Spartans send it across on the hit by Sydney Arnold. Arnold on the hard hit, and it's out. 23-19 Nelsonville-York. And timeout Spartans. Caitlin Breeze serving for the Buckeyes. Bartlett up ahead to Shimko. Hit across by Alexander. Good play by Bishop. Arnold tips it across, blocked by the Buckeyes. Davis gets it airborne, sent across by Breeze. Caitlin Maiden dug out by the Spartans, but it's down for the Buckeye point. Nelsonville-York serving game point in game number 1, leading 24-19. Caitlin Breeze once again on the serve. Bartlett sends it up ahead. Arnold with the hard hit, but it's out. And the Buckeyes win the first game of the varsity match over Alexander, 25-19. Alyssa Hook of the Buckeyes will serve first to get game number 2 underway. She has 5 service points so far tonight. And that is out. Alexander with the early 1-0 lead. Kayla Bartlett will serve for the Spartans. Alyssa Hook bumps it up ahead to Megan Bishop, sets up Caitlin Breeze, and she puts it down for the kill, her 5th. Caitlin Breeze will serve. She has 5 service points. Bartlett bumps it up ahead to Shimko. Spartans send it across. Good play by Hook. But that's down for a Spartan point. Terry Nostrand on the serve. Caitlin Maiden on the hard hit. Alexander leading 2-1. Abby Talbert bumps it to Megan Bishop. Caitlin Breeze, and that will be a kill. No, it was kept alive momentarily off the backboard, but it does fall for a kill for Nelsonville-York. Megan Bishop on the serve. We're tied at 2. Sent across by Sarah Thomas. Caitlin Maiden on the hard hit, but it's going to be out. Alexander back up by 1. Hannah Hickson back in for the Spartans wearing 4, and serving is Sydney Arnold. And that falls short of the net. Buckeyes with the point, and we're tied at 3. Jessica Ballstrom will serve. She has 1 service point. Shimko sends it over to Hickson, and she gets the kill for Alexander. her second of the night. Leah Barnes back in for Alexander, wearing number 1, and serving is Sarah Thomas. Alexander leading by 1 in game 2. Abby Talbert on the hard hit, and she puts down the kill, her second. We're tied at 4 in game number 2. Buckeyes won the first game 25-19. Caitlin Maiden serving. Shimko sets up Hickson, and that's out. And the Buckeyes take a 5-4 lead. Caitlin Maiden once again serving. And a violation at the net on the Spartans. Buckeyes with the point. 6-4, Nelsonville-York. Caitlin Maiden serving. And that's down for the Buckeye point. It was tipped by the Spartans, and that's how they rule it. 7-4 Buckeyes. Maiden on the serve, and that's down for another ace. 8-4 Nelsonville-York. Caitlin Maiden once again serving for the Buckeyes. Hickson on the hard hit, and that's down for the kill. Third kill for Hannah Hickson. Kendra Lee back in for the Spartans wearing 7. Serving is Jana Shimko. 8-5, Buckeyes on top in game 2. And that's out. Buckeyes back up by 4. Abby Talbert will be serving for Nelsonville-York. Bartlett sends it up ahead. Hit across by Carrie Nostrand. Abby Talbert on the hard hit. Bartlett once again. Spartans send it across, but it's out. Buckeyes 10, Spartans 5. And Alexander takes a timeout. Abby Talbert serves it up for the Buckeyes, and a violation over the line on the serve. Spartans trail by 4. Sydney Arnold back in wearing 3 for Alexander, along with Hannah Thomas, number 8. And Hannah Thomas will serve. She has 4 service points plus an ace to lead the Spartans so far. Josie Seal in for the Buckeyes wearing number 2. Seal gets it airborne. Bishop sets up Breeze, tips it across. Arnold with the hard hit, and she puts down the kill. That is her second. She had 14 of them for Alexander in the earlier meeting. Buckeye lead is 3, 10-7. Hannah Thomas once again serves. Josie Seal bumps it up ahead to Megan Bishop. Olivia Wallace across and puts it down for the Buckeye point. Alyssa Hook will serve for the Buckeyes. Madison Davis back in wearing 11 for Nelsonville-York. And that's into the net. The Buckeye lead is 3. Sarah Thomas back in for the Spartans wearing 2, and serving is Kayla Bartlett. Alyssa Hook bumps it to Megan Bishop. Sets up Caitlin Breeze. Spartans with the partial block. Alexander sends it across. Maiden, Bishop. Bartlett sends it up ahead for Alexander. And that's down for the Spartan point. (11-9). Spartans down 2. Kayla Bartlett serving. Caitlin Breeze, Megan Bishop back to Breeze. And that's a lift. Point for Nelsonville-York. 12-9 Buckeyes in game 2 of the varsity match. Buckeyes up 1-0. And Alexander head coach Nick Wendt, I believe, feeling Nelsonville-York had a double hit that was not called. Talking to the official, but we're ready to go. Buckeyes up 3. And that's out. (12-10). Buckeyes up 2. Carrie Nostrand serving. She has an ace so far. Davis with the hard hit, and she puts down the kill. Madison Davis with her 3rd kill. Abby Talbert back in for the Buckeyes wearing 22. Serving is Megan Bishop. Buckeyes 13, Spartans 10 in game 2. Kayla Bartlett bumps it up ahead to Jonna Shimko. Sydney Arnold across. Good play by Megan Bishop and Abby Talbert. And that's put down by Sydney Arnold, her 3rd kill. Buckeye lead is 2. Hannah Hickson back in for Alexander wearing 4. And serving is Sydney Arnold. And that's into the net. Buckeyes 14, Spartans 11. Jessica Ballstrom will serve for Nelsonville-York. Back in for the Buckeyes, Olivia Wallace wearing 8. Jessica Ballstrom with 1 service point so far. Buckeyes with the block. Spartans send it across. Ballstrom bumps it up ahead. And tipped down, but a violation is called on Nelsonville-York. Point for the Spartans. Leah Barnes back in for Alexander wearing 1. Serving is Sarah Thomas. 14-12 Buckeyes in game 2. Alyssa Hook bumps it up ahead to Megan Bishop. Abby Talbert. Spartans keep it alive, and that one will be out. Buckeyes back up by 3. Caitlin Maiden with 2 service points plus 2 aces. Serves it up. And that will be a point for the Buckeyes. 16-12, Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes won the first game. Maiden on the serve, and that's out. The Buckeye lead is 3. Kendra Lee back in for the Spartans wearing 7. Serving will be Jonna Shimko. Abby Talbert, Megan Bishop, Olivia Wallace sends it across. Hard hit by the Spartans, kept alive by Megan Bishop. Caitlin Breeze across. Shimko gets it airborne. Bartlett sends it up ahead to Hickson. Blocked by the Buckeyes. Hickson gets it airborne. Abby Talbert. Hannah Hickson on the hard hit. And Caitlin Maiden sends it across. Buckeyes keep it alive. Need to get this one across. They do so on the hit by Alyssa Hook. Good volley by both teams. Abby Talbert, it's blocked, but the Buckeyes keep it alive, but that's into the net. The Buckeye lead is 2. Jonna Shimko serving once again for Alexander. Abby Talbert on the hard hit, puts it down for the kill, her 3rd. 17-14 Buckeyes, and Abby Talbert will serve. She has 1 service point so far. And that's into the net. The Buckeye lead is 2. Sydney Arnold back in for Alexander wearing 3. Hannah Thomas back in for the Spartans wearing 8, and she will serve. She has 5 service points plus an ace to lead Alexander so far tonight. Abby Talbert, Olivia Wallace. Talbert on the hard hit, but it's out. 17-16, Buckeyes by 1. Hannah Thomas once again serving. And that's out. Buckeyes back up by 2, 18-16. Madison Davis back in for Nelsonville-York wearing 11. Serving is Alyssa Hook. She has 5 service points tonight. Kayla Bartlett bumps it up ahead to Jonna Shimko. Sydney Arnold. Buckeyes try to block it, but unable to get it back across. Nelsonville-York's lead is 1, 18-17. Kayla Bartlett will serve. She has 1 service point so far. Good play by Megan Bishop as Davis sends it across. Arnold on the hard hit, blocked by the Buckeyes. Caitlin Breeze puts it down for Nelsonville-York, her 8th kill. 19-17 Buckeyes, and Breeze will serve. She has 5 service points. Bartlett bumps it up ahead to Shimko. Sent across by Nostrand. Breeze across. Hard hit, and it's put down by Sarah Thomas. 19-18, Buckeyes by 1. Buckeyes leading the varsity match 1-0. Carrie Nostrand will serve. She has an ace so far. Caitlin Breeze sends it across. Arnold on the hard hit, and she puts it down. And they're saying that was out. It will be a Buckeye point. It hit the antenna on the top of the net. 20-18 Buckeyes. Megan Bishop serving, and that's going to be out. The Buckeye lead is 1. Macy Brickles will serve for the Spartans. Talbert bumps it up ahead to Bishop. Caitlin Maiden hammers it down. Her 6th kill. Olivia Wallace back in for the Buckeyes wearing 8. Jessica Ballstrom wearing 3, and Ballstrom will serve. 21-19 Buckeyes in game 2, and Alexander takes a timeout. Jessica Ballstrom with 1 service point so far tonight. She serves it up. Spartans send it across. Ballstrom passes it up ahead. Bishop sets up Talbert. Nice placement by Abby Talbert. Buckeyes with the point. 22-19 Nelsonville-York. Ballstrom on the serve. And that will be an ace. (23-19) Nelsonville-York. Jessica Ballstrom once again serves. And that one is in for the kill on the hit by Sarah Thomas, her 3rd. The Buckeye lead is 3. In game 2, again, the Buckeyes lead 1-0 in the varsity match. Serving is Sarah Thomas. Alyssa Hook with the bump to Megan Bishop. Caitlin Maiden sends it across. Good diving play by Macy Brickles. And that is tipped by the Buckeyes. Point for the Spartans. (23-21) Nelsonville-York serving Sarah Thomas. Caitlin Maiden, Megan Bishop. Alyssa Hook. And it's out. 23-22, Buckeyes by 1, and head coach Ben Roby of Nelsonville-York takes a timeout. Sarah Thomas serving once again for the Spartans. Alyssa Hook with the bump to Megan Bishop. Sets up Caitlin Maiden. And Nelsonville-York with the point. 7th kill for Maiden. Buckeyes serving game point. trying to take a 2-0 lead in the varsity match, leading 24-22. Caitlin Maiden serves it up. Maiden sends it up ahead. Bishop over to Breeze, and she puts it down. Caitlin Breeze with her 9th kill. And the Buckeyes win game 2, 25-22. Buckeye student section fired up across the way. Buckeyes up 2-0 in the varsity match. Of course, they led the Spartans 2-0 over at Alexander, and then Alexander won the next 3. Hannah Thomas serves first for the Spartans, and the Buckeyes take a 1-0 lead. Alyssa Hook will serve first for the Buckeyes in game 3. She has 5 service points. Kayla Bartlett bumps it up ahead to Jana Shimko, and it falls short of the net. 4 hits on the Spartans. Buckeyes up 2-0. Alyssa Hook once again on the serve. Nice slow hard serve. Arnold keeps it alive. Spartans send it across. Talbert up ahead to Bishop. Breeze, and that's down for a Spartan point. 2-1 Nelsonville-York in game 3. The Buckeyes up 2-0 in the varsity match. Caleb Bartlett will serve. She has 1 point so far. Caitlin Breeze across and puts it down. Her 10th kill. Buckeyes up 2, and Breeze will serve. She has 5 service points. Kayla Bartlett up ahead to Jana Shimko, Sydney Arnold, and that's going to be out. Buckeyes up 3. Caitlin Breeze once again serves. And that's down on the Spartan side. Buckeyes 5, Spartans 1 in game 3. Breeze once again serving. Spartans send it across. Megan Bishop over to Caitlin Maiden, and she puts it down. Her 8th kill. And a timeout taken by head coach Nick Wendt of Alexander. 6-1 Buckeyes in game 3. Caitlin Breeze once again serving for the Buckeyes. Alexander sends it across. Talbert gets it airborne. Caitlin Maiden hard hit. Bartlett keeps it alive. Arnold across, and she puts it down for the Spartans. Sydney Arnold now with 5 kills. 6-2 Buckeyes in the lead in game 3 and leading 2-0. Serving for the Spartans, Carrie Nostrand. She has an ace so far. Caitlin Maiden sends it across. Arnold tips it across. Maiden gets it airborne. Bishop to Davis, and that'll be 4 hits on Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes 6, Spartans 3. Nostrand serves it up. Caitlin Maiden on the hard hit, and she puts it down for the Buckeyes, her 9th kill. Olivia Wallace back in for the Buckeyes wearing 8. Megan Bishop will serve. Wallace comes back out. Buckeyes up 7-3. And that's into the net. 8-3 Buckeyes. Megan Bishop once again serving. Talbert, Davis, back to Talbert, and that's into the net. Buckeyes up 4. Macy Brickles back in for the Spartans, and she will serve. Buckeyes leading 8-4 in game 3. Talbert, Bishop sets up Maiden. And it's down for the Buckeye point. 10th kill for Caitlin Maiden. 9-4, Nelsonville-York, and Jessica Ballstrom will serve. Olivia Wallace now in, wearing number 8. Jessica Ballstrom with 2 points plus an ace and crawls over the net. Shimko gets it into the air for the Spartans. Buckeyes send it back across in the hit by Abby Talbert. Nice play by Kayla Bartlett, but a lift called on Alexander. (10-4), Ballstrom on the serve, and an ace. Her second. 11-4, Nelsonville-York in game 3 of the varsity match. Jessica Ballstrom once again serves, and that's out. 11-5, Spartans trailing by 6. Leah Barnes back in for Alexander, wearing 1. Serving is Sarah Thomas. Caitlin Maiden with the bump to Megan Bishop. Abby Talbert across. Leah Barnes sends it across, but it's out. Buckeyes up 12-5. Caitlin Maiden will be serving. She has 2 points plus 3 aces. And that's into the net. Buckeyes up 6. Hannah Hickson, or pardon me, Kendra Lee back in for the Spartans, wearing 7. Jonna Shimko serves for the Spartans. She has 1 service point so far. Alyssa Hook across, kept alive by Kayla Bartlett. Spartans send it across on the hit by Nostrand. Hannah Hickson across for Alexander. Bishop sets up Breeze, and it's down for the point. Caitlin Breeze with 11 kills. Timeout taken by Alexander. The Buckeyes lead 13-6. Abby Talbert serving for Nelsonville-York. She has 1 service point so far. Nostrand sends it across for Alexander. Olivia Wallace tips it across. Bishop sends it to the back line. Bartlett up ahead to Shimko. Sent across by Lee. And putting it down is Caitlin Breeze. Her 12th kill. 14-6 Buckeyes. Abby Talbert on the serve. Caitlin Breeze hammers it down one more time, her 13th kill. Abby Talbert serving once again. 15-6 Buckeyes in game 3, and the Buckeyes up 2-0, and that's in for an ace. (16-6) Nelsonville-York. Abby Talbert once again serves, and she stepped over the line. On the serve, 16-7 Buckeyes. Hannah Thomas back in for Alexander, and she will serve. She has 6 service points plus an ace to lead the Spartans. Maiden sends it up ahead. Breeze across. Sydney Arnold on the hard hit. Maiden gets it airborne. Shimko keeps it alive for Alexander. Wallace to Bishop. Back to Olivia Wallace. Sydney Arnold sends it across. Kept alive by Alyssa Hook as she digs it off the floor. And the Spartans put it down. (16-8) Nelsonville-York. Hannah Thomas on the serve. Olivia Wallace, and that falls on the Buckeye side for a Spartan point. The Buckeye lead is 7. Nelsonville-York leading the varsity match 2-0. Alyssa Hook up ahead to Megan Bishop. Caitlin Breeze blocked by the Spartans. And the Buckeyes get it across. Nice play. Arnold on the hard hit, and that will be a kill for Sydney Arnold, her 6th. And Nelsonville-York will take a timeout. Buckeyes lead 2-0 and leading the third game 16-10. Hannah Thomas serving once again for Alexander. Abby Talbert, Megan Bishop, Olivia Wallace. Kayla Bartlett gets it airborne. Shimko sends it up ahead. Arnold puts it down for Alexander. Hannah Thomas now with 10 service points plus an ace, and she'll serve it up again for Alexander. Buckeyes up 5. Caitlin Breeze, and that's down for the Spartan point. Buckeye lead is 4. Hannah Thomas serves it up. Abby Talbert passes it up ahead to Megan Bishop. Caitlin Breeze across and puts it down for the Buckeyes. (17-12) Nelsonville-York. Alyssa Hook will serve. She has 6 service points for Nelsonville-York. And that will be an ace. Lift called on the Spartans. (18-12) Buckeyes. Alyssa Hook once again serving. Kayla Bartlett bumps it up ahead to Jonna Shimko. Sydney Arnold on the hard hit. And the Buckeyes able to get it back across. And it falls on the Spartan side. 4 hits. 19-12 Nelsonville-York. Alyssa Hook once again serving. Bartlett with the pass up ahead to Shimko. Arnold with the hard hit. Maiden sends it back across. And it's out. 19-13. Buckeyes in the lead. Kayla Bartlett will serve for Alexander. She has 1 service point so far. Alyssa Hook, Megan Bishop. And that's into the net. The Buckeye lead is 5. Bartlett once again on the serve. Abby Talbert, Caitlin Breeze, and Alyssa Hook. Bartlett sends it up ahead, and it's sent across by Sydney Arnold. Madison Davis hammers it down for the Buckeyes. Her 4th kill. 20-14, Nelsonville-York. Caitlin Breeze will serve. She has 7 service points, plus an ace. Nostrand sends it up ahead to Arnold, sends it across. Breeze, Bishop, Maiden, partially blocked by the Spartans. Nostrand sends it across. Diving play by Alyssa Hook. Nice play. But that one's into the net, and Alexander with the point. (20-15) Buckeyes. Serving is Carrie Nostrand. She has 1 point plus 1 ace. Megan Bishop sets up Caitlin Maiden. Spartans tip it across, and it's down for the point. Buckeye lead is 4, 20-16. Nostrand serves it up for the Spartans. Alyssa Hook sends it across, but it's out. And the Buckeyes will take a timeout, leading by 3, 20-17. Carrie Nostrand serving once again for the Spartans. Alyssa Hook to Megan Bishop. Davis tips it across perfectly. 21-17 Buckeyes. Megan Bishop will be serving. She has an ace so far. Sydney Arnold, and that's going to be out. 22-17 Buckeyes. Megan Bishop on the serve. Partially blocked. Maiden sends it across. Bartlett up ahead to Arnold. Maiden. Bishop. Maiden, and that's into the net. Buckeyes up 22-18. Macy Brickles back in for the Spartans, and she will serve. Hannah Hickson also in, wearing number 4. Tips the net, goes across for an ace. 22-19, Buckeyes in the lead. Buckeyes leading the varsity match 2-0. Brickles once again on the serve. Alyssa Hook with the pass up ahead to Megan Bishop. Caitlin Maiden tips it across. Good effort by Brickles to keep that alive for Alexander. Abby Taubert sends it across. Bartlett gets it airborne. Carrie Nostrand across for Alexander. Madison Davis puts it down for the Buckeyes. Her 6th kill. Olivia Wallace back in for the Buckeyes wearing 8. Jessica Ballstrom back in wearing 3, and she will serve. She has 3 points plus 2 aces. Buckeyes up 23-19. And that's out. 23-20. Alyssa Hook back in wearing number 9 for the Buckeyes. Sarah Thomas will serve it up for the Spartans. She has 1 service point so far. Abby Taubert sends it across and puts it down. Her 6th kill on the Buckeyes serving game and match point. Here in the varsity match, leading 2-0 and leading game 3, 24-20. Caitlin Maiden will serve. She has 2 points plus 3 aces. And that will be another ace, her 4th, and the Buckeyes win 25-20, defeating the Spartans 3-0 in the varsity match. Running down some unofficial stats. First for the Spartans, unofficial stats. Sarah Thomas with 1 service point and 4 kills. Sydney Arnold had 7 kills. Hannah Hickson had 3 kills. Carrie Nostrand with 3 service points plus an ace. Macy Brickles had an ace. Kendra Lee had a kill. Hannah Thomas had 11 service points plus an ace and a kill. Jana Shimko had a service point and 2 kills. And Kayla Bartlett had 2 service points. For the Buckeyes, Jessica Ballstrom, 3 service points plus 2 aces. Megan Bishop, 1 service point plus an ace, and she also had 27 assists. Caitlin Maiden, 2 service points plus 4 aces and 10 kills. Olivia Wallace had a kill. Alyssa Hook, 7 service points plus an ace, and again, several nice digs from the libero position for Alyssa Hook. Madison Davis, 6 kills. Abby Taubert, 3 service points plus an ace and 6 kills. And Caitlin Breeze, 7 service points plus an ace, 14 kills, and a block. Buckeyes now 13-2 overall, 5-2 in league play. Alexander 7-6 overall, and 5-2 in the Ohio division of the TVC. Buckeyes celebrating here tonight at Ben Wagner. I was told that this was the first victory for the Nelsonville-York volleyball team over Alexander since Whitney Maiden's senior year back in 2004. The Buckeyes with a big win tonight. They played over at Alexander earlier in the season and led 2-0, only to see Alexander come back to win the last 3, to win 3-2. But the Buckeyes were not going to let that happen tonight. They defeat the Spartans 3-0 in convincing fashion. Once again, Nelsonville-York defeats the Spartans in this varsity volleyball match at Nelsonville-York High School, 25-19, 25-22, and 25-20. For Chance Fox on camera, this is Jim McCumber saying, so long, everybody.